song, you'd want everything lined up. Alright. I think I can do that.
Capture
But
all three of those power droids while keeping the rebels from doing the same.
yeah, that's fine. Nobody cares. We actually got vocals for that song, dude. So, somebody... Oh, no, not my song. That song for that dude. Yep. Somebody fucking wrote lyrics to it, dude.
A droid has been seized. Acquire the others.
The power droids are
And a
under
gal
our
sang.
control.
Oh, it's fucking, they're quitting, dude. Big time. I wondered what was going on. Deal 0 and 0 was all the way on top. Till just a second ago. Yeah.
Rebels all over the place.
Okay, I did manage to make it back to second place, so I don't know what this wee shit is, but okay. I killed 2 people. Yeah, dude, he sent me this text, like, because I sent him a text, and I'm like, Mike, please upload your bed tracks. And he sent me this fucking text. And I was pretty fucking unempathetic, I'll tell you. He says, Dale, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble understanding this stuff. Ready to quit because this is not fun and I feel like an idiot. Fucking anxiety shit is back. And I'm just like, oh, well, I guess quit then. Sorry you're having so much anxiety. It means yes. No, he couldn't figure out how to... See, this was the deal from the get-go. He couldn't figure out how to line them up. And then he couldn't figure out how to work the fucking thing, you know, to figure out where the mixer was. And then he's so apathetic he can't get off of his ass to even try any of it. So, like, originally when we first started jamming together and playing, I was like, hey, man, we need a drummer. And he's like, oh, I know this guy. And so I was like, okay. Talk to him. And so a week would go by, I'd go meet up with him again. I'd be like, have you talked to him? No, sorry. And I'm like, okay, talk to him. And a week would go by, and this would go on. And finally he said he talked to the guy, right? But that it was just taking a while, and he needed to get back to him and all this other stuff. And he kept referring to himself as the bottleneck. I'm sorry to be the bottleneck with this, right? And I was like, whatever. So I finally went and got Duncan to do the drums, right? And yeah, later on I was like, we need somebody to play piano for us, you know, a little keys, right? A little piano. And he's like, oh, I know a piano player. And he did the same thing. Taking forever, pulling his shit together, calling himself the bottleneck and never getting shit done. And he says, I'm sorry to be the bottleneck in all this. So he says it again, right? And it's just like, fuck, dude, whatever, man. And then it's kind of like... So I finally just decided to move on and do it without a piano player, right? And then here recently he just said it again with not getting this uploaded, getting the tracks done. Oh, I'm sorry to be the bottleneck with this. And it's like, Freud actually makes a point about all this. Which is, after a while, when you keep saying something like that, you're not really sorry. You're actually enjoying some of the power. You're enjoying being in that position and doing that shit is is what he says. Did you follow any of that? Of being the problem, right? He enjoys everybody waiting on him. So he's called himself a bottleneck like 3 times over 3 separate issues. And after a while, I'm just like, no, you're not sorry. This is your gig. I get it. He kept trying to make everything more complicated than it needed to be in the beginning anyway. Stuff like, well, we need to get studio time. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of money. Do you? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? I says, let's just do this, you know? And this has been a problem with him from day one. Trying to get his... Yeah. Right. Right. And plus, it's not like he knows his shit. You don't go into the studio and fucking, let's learn this song. No, dude, you need to know the song before you go into the studio. It's expensive, buddy. But he would never get together long enough. I mean, people who are going to go into the studio, you need to be fucking rocking out after work every night, 7 days a week. Period. And if you're not about it, forget it. It's not happening. There is no studio, buddy. Anyway, I had to bitch to somebody who would understand all my bullshit, so there it is. I think he bitches a lot, but I'm not sure. I don't know. He tries to tell me like he's an IT tech, but he doesn't know anything. Right, he can't figure out all this technical shit, but he's somehow an
Capture all 3 of
information
those power droids
technician.
while keeping the rebels from doing the same.
I don't know how that works. And then, of course, he ends up getting fired from the job. And he acts like it's somehow a big sin that they were just so mean to him. And I'm like, I think I know why.
All the droids. The end is in sight.
Seems kind of obvious.
They've got us outnumbered.
There goes Dale with no kills again, jumping in the middle of the action.
Hostile sighted. A droid has been lost to us.
Danny's taking Dale's kills again. Ah! Fucking little R2 fucking about ready to kill my ass.
All the droids have been captured. Acquired a droid. Seize the others.
Like Danny the other day when I scared him.
We're facing a substantial force.
You've done that a couple of times.
All droids secured. Maintain control. The droids are in our possession. Do not relinquish control.
We're almost there.
You're not hurt. Yes, I am, you son of a bitch. made Elmo call your girls, and they were like cool, but kind of didn't give a shit. Yeah, that's Dad. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. I know my daughter would have just lost her mind.
That show was French. I want my money back.
Elmo's a big black guy, dude. Oh my god. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead. No shit, dude. Oh man.
They captured a droid. Get after it.
Oh my god. Too cool.